We begin tonight with winter weather woes. There might still be a month left of summer, but the Old Farmer's Almanac is already making its predictions for winter. And it looks like it's going to be a bitterly cold one. Joining me now, Janice Stillman, the editor of the Old Farmer's Almanac. Thanks for coming on the show, Janice. Good to have you here. Just how cold is it going to be?
Well, very cold, colder than last year. In fact, as you just noted, we are calling this refrigeration. In fact, I got to tell you, the secret is that our meteorologist was putting the forecast together last February and March, and he said to me, you know what? Our methodology is indicating very, very, very cold, but I'm going to be conservative. So it could be even colder than we've published.
So according to your forecast, we've got snowfall above normal in most of the Northeast, cold winter for the eastern two-thirds of the nation. And I heard something funny in my ear there, Janice. Are you still with us?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So you guys have a good track record for the winter with 80% accuracy. That's pretty darn good. Tell me why you're releasing this forecast, this version of Farmer's Almanac early.
Well, you know, folks, millions of folks around the country read the Old Farmer's Almanac, certainly for gardening tips and obviously for weather. It's our most important topic, in addition to astronomy, home remedies, cooking, and like that. But, you know, the gardens are coming to a close for the most part across the country, some the second season. And now everybody wonders, what is the winter going to be like? Should we buy oil now? Should we buy more wood for a wood-burning stove? You know, communities around the country in cold areas buy snow and other agents for street clearing. So they're looking to see what will we need, what we do, and especially, to be honest with you, with such a cold season coming, we wanted to let people know as soon as we could.
So you're saying you also say there's going to be lots of rain for the West Coast, but the California's drought is likely to continue. Tell me about that.
Yeah, exactly right. Temper that. The showers will most likely occur and most abundantly in Northern California. And while they may help the drought conditions, they will certainly not bring things back to normal underground or in reservoirs and things like that. So essentially, we're seeing much colder than normal temperatures east of the Rockies, much warmer than normal temperatures west of the Rockies. Some of the exceptions include southern Arizona, New Mexico, and the Big Bend, Texas. They will see snow. We're seeing some rain up in the Northwest, and as you pointed out, California. Florida will be cool with above normal rain conditions. The Mid-Atlantic, from Boston south to North Carolina, and including North Carolina, we can expect colder than normal temperatures, colder than last year temperatures, and more snow. And the greater part of the Ohio Valley, right up to the Great Lakes and moving eastward, will also see very cold, very heavy snow. If you've got plans to travel, you know, you might think of leaving town real soon.
Oh, boy. Well, we're showing. Oh, I'm hearing me. That's what's going on. We're showing a map of your forecasts. Just one other thing I want to mention that you told our producers, that there could be a major hurricane likely in Louisiana to Texas. Tell me about that forecast.
That's next summer, not in the next few weeks, although, you know, we're seeing some news that there could be something developed. But next summer, a relatively quiet season up until late summer, and we expect the likelihood of any significant hurricanes to strike in the Gulf Coast, but in particular, probably where they least like it and need it, over in Louisiana and the Texas coast.
Janice, how do you know?
I trust my meteorologist. We have three scientific disciplines. We use solar science, which is the study of the activity on the sun, and that has been historically low. And when that has happened 400 years ago, we had extreme cold in most of the world for several decades. We also use climatology, and that is this reference back into history. And we use meteorology, which is the study of the jet stream, the ocean temperatures, and a variety of other more immediate factors. We use all the latest scientific data that's available, also available to other meteorologists. It's our interpretation and specifically the implication of the activity on the sun that makes a difference between the Old Farmer's Almanac weather forecast and just about everybody else out there.
Can I just say this about that? I really hope you're wrong, Janice. I hope you guys didn't get this one right. Thanks for coming on the show tonight. It's great to see you.
Thanks very much. Have a great day.
You too.